posh hotel.
We're in a we're at the Fitzpatrick Castle.
Ooh.
So it actually like I don't think it was a real castle, but it looks like a castle. And like by American standards, it's very interesting because we don't have castles. We have zero, really. And if they are castles, they're probably just like some millionaire built it in the last like 10 years or something.
Where are you staying in Worcester? Do you know where you're staying when you come to Worcester?
Oh, Lydia, you would do this to me. I would say it as Cheltenham.
She's a savage.
Cheltenham. Cheltenham.
Cheltenham, that's how I used to say it.
But
Cheltenham.
so oh my God, everyone at the club corrected me. How do you say it? Cheltenham? Cheltenham?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that still wrong?
Miss the H and the E pretty much.
Yeah. I think like I wish we could social after the game. I know with COVID protocols, we probably cannot. But I would love for you all to hear my team's accents because they are so awful, but we are so committed to them like every day. So committed.
Will you be heading back to America after, or will you be staying then in Worcester?
No, yeah. Yeah. I'll be just staying in England for I think I won't be going home until Christmas, and then that'll be like a short little stint home. And then I can come back and hang out with you guys, which I'm really excited about.
That's going to be the best commute you've ever had from international duty, Cheltenham to Worcester.
I am so excited. Yeah, like I will definitely not be shy when the girls are headed back to London for that 10-hour flight back to Denver. I'll be like, peace out, guys. I'm not sadly missing this trip. No. And the way back to America is even longer than the way here because of like the headwinds on the plane or something. So it's 10 hours to get there and then only like 8.5 to get back, which I really appreciated.
How's the jet lag been?
As a competitor, I'll say I'm ready. I'm rested.
Damn.
Ready to go. But yeah, I think it's also it's hard because of it's dark. It feels like dark all the time here. And like I know it like looks pretty light out, but like I feel like the sun's been setting since like noon. So it just feels like I should be getting ready for bed like all day.
Yeah, that's how we've been feeling too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what do you guys do like in camp that's like super fun? Like what, like I know with COVID it's tough to like go out and do stuff, but like what are your fun traditions? What do you guys got going on in there?
You're part of the fun group, aren't you, Lydia?
Yeah, I can let you into what we've been doing. Today, Alex and Lark cleaned the coffee machine. Which we're very grateful to have. Like coffee is a staple. So if we do have a day off, we're getting takeaway coffee, going on walks. We did go to the beach when we were in Exeter. That was lovely. Go get some cold water therapy, which I think me and Alex really loved.
My fingers and toes did not appreciate it though.
Yeah, Alex needs to
wear 5 hours for my feeling and my toes to come back after that.
But yeah, we I think like hopefully we'll have a little celebration when we've finished these like next 2 games, but I think our focus is on performance at the moment still, and then hopefully get a bit of time together after we play you guys. So yeah, we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah. So does the team like immediately go back home, or do you get like an extra day together, or how does that work?
We have the night together, so like obviously medical physios can check on people, and then everyone's pretty much off back home, back to their clubs. I think we get like the Monday, Tuesday off, then we're back in Worcester. So Alex might not know that. I think so. Alex might not know that yet.
Well, if you don't get it off, we're saying it now. We get it off.
Yeah, we get it off. It's on the podcast. We can't be taken off this.
Exactly.
What have you been doing? Have you had any fun in Denver, Ireland? Anything planned?
Have we had any fun? I mean, being in this environment is always fun. I our team went for a walk to the sea today. And I think like, yeah, some of the girls got that cold water therapy. And so, yeah, they were super excited about that. Yeah, I think like fun for me is just like playing cards with my teammates and just like hanging out, watching movies. We were really lucky that our first week in Denver was like leading into Halloween. So Harry Potter was on TV every night, which is like one of my favorites. And so yeah, I think I watched like the entire series like within like 2 days, just because it was on like one of our rest days, it was on all day. And then our recovery day after our first Canada game, it was on like that other day. So I got really lucky. So you can tell it's a pretty awesome camp when Harry Potter is the highlight. Thank you, COVID.
So true. I've got a question for you. Why
God.
Worcester? Why did you come to Worcester, Alycia? And Alex, both of you.
I came to Worcester because of Joe. Because of Joe, yeah. Yeah.
We love Joe.
We love Joe. Definitely the most stoic human I've ever met. But when I played for Barbarians in 2019, she was coaching. And then when I was talking to our coach, Rob Kane, about going over, he was like, yeah, well, look at teams, like, let me know what you come up with and where you could see yourself. And then I like the first team I looked at when I opened like Instagram was like Worcester popped up. So I had already followed like all the teams in the Prem. And then it was like a quote from like the director of rugby, Joe. And I was like, yes. And I reached out and she was like, yeah, we'd be happy to have you. And it was really that easy.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I've got so much respect for Jo. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's a saint. How about you, Alex?
Lydia is my sole reason why I'm there. She's only asking me so I can say that about her. No, I just heard so many positives, I think, about the girls and the group there over the years and sort of the culture, and how they're all so young but like striving to constantly grow, which I love. So yeah, and then it helps that Jo runs it and they've got a brilliant staff team. Yeah, that's pretty much it really. The people that are there.
Yeah, people really make the game. And yeah, like when I first got there, I was like, wow, everyone is so huge. Like I think like you guys are just like, I would say like
huge.
Yeah, like you guys are, I feel like just look so strong and just like everyone just so impressive just to look at. And yeah, like I want to look around our teammates. I'm like, okay, there's our teammates that are capped, and I don't see the rest of them as like not capped. I see just not yet capped for some of them because like they're all on such like a strong, powerful trajectory to get there. And I'm just like, is that a doggy? Yeah, and everyone's so wonderful. See, this is like my attention span. Who's that, Lydia?
Yeah, sorry, this is my teammate. My roommate. Hey, he wants to know what's going on.
See, here's fun is happening.
Sorry, Stu. Editing the podcast.
That'll make the cut, Lid.
I hope it makes a cut. I'll just get him a bonio. Yeah, the dog. You can carry on.
So funny.
There you go.
Okay, so you guys will both be in camp heading into the USA game, right?
Hopefully, yeah. So we're going to camp on the Monday, and then we'll find out selection, and then we'll be selected or not. If you're not selected, you go home on the Wednesday. Thursday. It's Thursday. So.
Oh, that's so interesting. So how many players are like in camp pre-selection?
It's a good question.
Usually about 30. So like we have a really hard training day called PPP day where we go 15v15, and it's like to push us past game intensity. And so we've had some girls players come in and out, and that like couldn't do it without them. Like there's yes, you see the the girls that get the shirt and get to run out on the weekend, but there's so many players that go behind that, and make sure that training's like of a high intensity, a high quality. And actually quite a few of the players that have come in previous years are now getting their first caps because they've proved themselves that actually at training they can hold their own and, you know, actually standing out. So it's a really cool opportunity for those players that get to come in. It's been hard work, like they're coming in, they're playing, they're giving us good quality training, and then they're going back to their clubs to play on the weekend. So, like, you know, they've put in a really good stint. I'd say that when you, Alex, like, I feel tired and I'm not going back and forth to clubs. So yeah, really a lot of respect for those players.
Definitely. Flo's been in with us.
Yeah, fellow Worcester, Flo Long.
Last few weeks, she's done brilliant. Yeah, it's been good to have around the group. Good for the morale and stuff. So yeah, no, she's one that's been working hard.
Oh yeah, she's hilarious too.
Yeah.
Is there someone in camp that you were most excited about to see their first cap?
I'd definitely say when Flo gets it, I'll be so happy for her, because she's really, like, we were talking about it the other day, how she's come to Worcester with such a good attitude towards training, towards on-field stuff and off-field stuff. Like, she's one of the first in the gym, you know, really challenging herself, putting in the extras. She's, you know, young, but she's already asking the physios, the medical team, how can she get better? How can she look after her body? And so I'm excited when she gets to pull on an England shirt, hopefully in the not too distant future. So yeah, that'll be awesome. And I think it's such a cool thing to watch anyone get their first cap. Like, everyone's got their own journey and how they've got there, and whatever the age they are, and however, if they've even played England in the 20s or come through the system, or they've just popped up in the Premiership as like, wow, who's that? We need to cap them player. So yeah, I think we love shirt presentation for that moment. Our captain, Sarah Hunter, does a really nice like speech on each player. And she got me a few weeks ago when she was talking about some of the players, Holly and Maud, when they got their first cap, because like, it's so nice to hear about how much it means to not just the player but the coaches, their family. They all write little messages in to show actually like how proud we all are of you. So yeah. Aww. I know.
That's so nice.
There was a few tears, weren't there, Lyd?
Just one or two.
I know, there's like, I feel like there's few places more emotional than like an international rugby tour. It is like emotions everywhere. Like, you can like just see it, because everyone's like in those moments so happy. Like, you have the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows all within like a span of like maybe a few hours, and like you're surrounded by like people who are your best friends, but it's also like so hard to like keep it together sometimes. And yeah, it's definitely like, you know, like people look at us and might think, oh, like they're so big and strong, yada yada, but it's like I'm a baby at heart. Like, for sure, I'll be the first one to say it. For sure. When were your guys' first caps?
20
forever ago. You can't remember it, Alex?
It was my 10-year anniversary the other couple weeks ago, I think. So beginning of November 2011. That was my first 15s cap. And then yeah, I've been in and out of 7 since. So yeah, been a bit all over the place. I still feel like I'm constantly learning and still don't feel experienced whatsoever.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, the more experience you get, the more experience everyone you're playing against also gets.
Oh my god, they're like geniuses. I'm sure they're born rugby geniuses these days, and athletes. I wish I was that fit and strong at 18. Like, it just shows like how far the game has gone in the last few years. It's unbelievable.
Meanwhile, the rest of the world is just saying, I wish I were as fit and strong as Alex Matthews.
Yeah.
No.
How about you, Liz?
So I went on that tour with that Alex got capped on, so I felt really lucky to see Alex get her first cap. But I was just non-travel, like playing reserve, just an opportunity to kind of see what goes into kind of playing for England. And then I was capped in the summer tour, European tour 2012. So a few months later, which like I think that was really good for me to have that kind of like experience initially. Like, a lot of players who do have to be, we call them MPRs. It's a hard slog sometimes, especially on a tour, because you're always that 24th man. And so you train as hard as everyone else, but you don't get to pull on the shirt on the weekend. But actually you learn so much of what it takes to be an international player. And yeah, 2012, I got my opportunity. So that's cool.
Amazing. So how excited are you all to play at Sixways and against USA next week?
Can I just give a special shout out mention to Lydia, because it's going to be, if selected, it'll be her 50th cap.
Lydia, that's amazing.
Which will be unreal, considering running out at Sixways. I think that'll be pretty special, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah,
I might cry. That's amazing. This game was made for you.
Thanks, Alex. I feel like I haven't really even like let it hit me. I kind of just want to be out on that pitch if I get selected, and then it'd be pretty special. Like 50th cap at Sixways, like 15 years ago I kind of first went to Worcester, so it feels quite surreal, really.
That's amazing. Well, yeah, again, if selected, I think next week will be my 25th cap, so
nice.
Coming for you, Liz.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We can run out holding hands.
I'm sure they'll allow that. Perfect.
Liz might have something to say about that, Liz.
Yeah, it might. Unless you want to be the mascot instead of play.
Yes, that would be a sight, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'll be in front of you for the anthem, just blocking.
Yeah, she would. The kids in front of the players when they're taller than you. It is, yeah. I've had that. Just, could you kneel?
Yeah, right? Can you just pop down? Oh my God, that'd be so absolutely amazing. I really want that for you.
Oh.
And I hope we can, I really hope we can at least say hi to each other after the game, because I know, again, COVID, but I just want to be able to give you guys big hugs after the game, because I know it's going to be a good one, and I'm super excited. I feel like it's all coming together that I came to Worcester this year, and then this is the first time they've hosted a women's international in 10 years, which, not saying I caused it, but I'm really excited about it.
I love your law of attraction. Everything's falling in place. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I think for me, I was definitely meant to be at Worcester this year. I was definitely meant to, I feel be your guys' teammate and just be inspired by you and both of you, because you both work so hard. And yeah, I think it just feels like such a great fit, and to end this autumn series, being at Worcester, it just feels so full circle. And I'm just, I'm just buzzing. I'm just really excited. That would be a really great experience for fingers crossed, cap 25.
Yeah.
Yes.
For all of us.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna knock on wood. Or what do you guys say? Touch wood? Touch wood. Yeah,
touch wood.
Yeah.
God, how happy is Stu gonna be if we all get selected?
Oh my God. Yeah, and I think it's selling really well. So I'm really excited for the atmosphere, for the fans, and to feel it's a home game. I know it's your home game, but I'm excited to also feel it's a home game.
I'm sure all the Worcester girls are going to be cheering for you just as loud as all the rest of the crowd there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I could definitely rely on the Welsh girls for sure. But the England girls, some have committed to wearing maybe a Stars and Stripes sock, but not fully committed to anything else.
I think it shows what an amazing person you are, that you've started to influence some of the true English Red Roses lovers players at our club to actually wear a bit of American kit. I love that.
Liz, I have one more question for you. Did you request the extra small polo, or did they just give you the extra small polo?
She's so strong.
I literally didn't realise how tiny it was till doing this Zoom, and I was like, I think I need to ask for a bigger one. Yeah, I think the turnaround between games, trying to tumble dry stuff, is not good. I think by end of Six Nations, we're all in the tiniest little tops.
So, it's the dryer. You didn't just ask for a small polo.
Oh no, actually, it's the S&C. It's definitely the S&C.
Oh, good job.
Making me big.
That must be it.
Yeah. It's
all those max
amazing.
reps.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Our gym program at the moment it's brutal. It's every week we're like, are you serious? So yeah, we're all getting big. Watch out.
Watch out. Oh, for me. Okay, me watch out. Got it. Like me specifically. Oh, got it.
I can't wait to see you out on the wing. Will you be out there?
I guess you'll have to watch out.
What move would that be? What move would that be called?
Well, I mean, there is a kick pass to me on the wing. There is, just like the screen pass, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens on the wing. We will see what happens on the wing.
It's okay. I'll have my friend Alex with me. We've got you.
I love hanging out there with Lyd. That's all I do.
Perfect. And I'll go midfield. Like
we hold touch together, don't we, Lyd?
We do. Like, oh my god.
Hey, Otis.
I'm loving this. I'm a friend. I don't usually speak to many people, so
He thinks something's wrong.
He thinks something's very wrong.
I am super excited for next week. I know tickets are still on sale. Are all your families coming?
Yeah, Alex's family's staying in the same hotel as us. That's brilliant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've got like a friends and family sort of gathering after, so they couldn't out themselves and booked in, which is quite nice. They don't usually travel to sort of games and stuff like that. So my dad's a home guy, so he usually likes watching it on the telly. You can see more on the telly anyway, can't you? So
yes, most sports I do prefer to watch on TV. I think the rugby, I like that it's live because actual game is like an hour and a half, and you could be like in and out and still have like a good part of your day left. So yeah, I know tickets are selling well. I know they are still on sale. So I'm super excited for a great atmosphere. And again, to be at home because Sixways is such an amazing place. I'm just so ready. I'm so pumped. And I think I'm more excited that I think like all of our teammates that are not on international duty will be there. So it's extra motivation.
Little Warriors family.
Yeah. The best family is a Warriors family for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be surreal for us, isn't it? Having like that whole stadium full. Like, obviously, we can't fill the red zone part, but like to see that full would just be an incredible feeling. It'd be like a bucket list tick off for me. I think playing on Sixways in an international shirt in front of a full crowd. I mean, that sounds pretty special.
Yeah, very special. Oh, I'm so pumped. Are you guys staying in Worcester or where are you staying next week?
We're based in Tewkesbury next week.
I don't know where that is.
More towards Gloucester way.
Okay. Yeah. So not far then.
Not as far as Cheltenham, no.
No.
On the way.
Is it about 40 minutes from your house, Alex?
Yeah, something like that. Such a tease. At least you'll have all the good coffee shops in Cheltenham.
We can't go anywhere.
Can you not get takeaway?
Nothing.
No, you can't get takeaway.
No.
We need a delivery to your hotel. If you put your hotel out and then a coffee shop.
Honestly, so embarrassing. So where we stayed at in Denver, we had one that we're at the hotel on one side of the street, and then directly across the street there was a Starbucks, but we couldn't go, so we had like essentially like a Starbucks delivery every day, and it was just so embarrassing, like going down to get the stuff from the driver, or at least like watching them drop it off because we weren't allowed to interact with them. So it's like we're just like, okay, leave it in the lobby, we'll get it, and then their voice of being like, it's across the street. Like, what is wrong with you guys? And we're like, yeah, we can't leave the hotel. Like, it sounded like we were like, I don't know, there's something wrong because we can't leave the hotel. Like, thank you so much for understanding. But it was like, no one wanted to be the person that like may like let the driver see them because it was just embarrassing to interact with someone that's like, what is wrong with you?
Call yourself athletes.
Yeah. So, I mean, by like the third trip, we were like, okay, we're done explaining this. Like, we ordered it, we paid for it, please deliver it. Yeah. But yeah, I think we got lucky because the hotel we're at now has good coffee, so we don't have to go anywhere, which is very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. But if any of you guys want to deliver some sweets, treats, coffee next week, then we would definitely accept that.
Not next week. Maybe the week after, once we've played you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You think that would look bad, just like delivering coffee to the opposition?
Yeah.
I think it would show how nice you all are.
I do.
We wouldn't want to take you off your nutrition plan. Like, I'm sure it's only been protein bars, and really good veg. So we wouldn't want to ruin that for you, Alycia.
That's it. Yeah, we all want to look like you. And I wish I would have worn my extra small polo.
We can arrange you for one of these to come to you.
Yes, I would love to trade Kit. Maybe the tank top, the vest top.
Yeah, you can have mine.
Yes.
Yeah. Some of our teammates have already claimed my kit for like, I don't even know if I have any kit left because it's already been claimed by so many people. So we'll see. Yeah. But you should definitely ask your girls to bring their extra kit to the game, because we will for sure trade, because we won't be able to. This is our World Cup kit. We can't wear it for the next tour. So yeah.
Okay.